Right, welcome guys. Great news is I've picked up my new bike. So I no longer have my little Suzuki V-Strom 250. I am now riding, should I say, this lovely Benelli Trk 502. And it is a lovely machine. It feels completely different. Obviously there's a lot more power to this compared to my little 250 that I had, and I always wanted to sort of, after passing my test, build my way up and not just jump straight onto a big powerful bike. I wanted to gain my experience, gain my confidence, and work my way up to bigger bikes, which is exactly what I've done. So this is a 500cc, this Benelli. I did actually try its sister, the Benelli Trk X, and it was a much bigger bike, identical engine, everything was the same, but it was a bigger bike, it was a lot heavier, and I could barely get my tiptoes on the ground, and I just didn't feel as comfortable on it. Whereas with this one, I can get my feet on the ground. I'm only 5'8", and I'm approximately about 14 stone thereabouts. So but yeah, I can get my feet on the floor with this. So, and it's exactly the same in a lot of aspects. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the usual place at the park and ride, have a little walk around the bike, show you what it's like, what it looks like, my first impressions and what I think about it. I'm loving it. What a lovely machine. It's as you can see, even slow speeds here, no problems at all. It's no issues whatsoever. And the wide, these bars here are quite wide. Let's have a little sneak through here. Yep, there you go, no issues there. And the gears don't sound anything like clunky like the little 250. But so, it's a lovely big bike. I love the views, I love the mirrors. The mirrors are great. There's loads of view from the mirror. I can see really well with these mirrors. Gives a lot of clearance. Handling of the bike, well, it's just, I've just got to be careful, to be fair, because I've only got about 50 miles on the bike and the tyres are still quite shiny. They need scraping up a bit more, get a bit more grip. But handling wise, oh my goodness, yeah, it's lovely to handle. It's very, very smooth. This is going to be a little test, because when you get off the bike you'll see the exhaust is quite low, so I want to see. No issues there, no scraping of the exhaust. I'm turning circle fine, no issues there whatsoever. I mean, it will actually get up and go, this. It might only be a 500, but yeah, it gets up and goes rapidly. So let's get off the bike, let's have a little walk round and see what you think. Just disconnect myself. So this is it, the Benelli Trk 502, and it's actually a lovely looking machine. So from the front, it's got that like little waspy look to it, hasn't it? I don't know if you can see that. All the lights other than the headlights are LEDs. The actual headlights aren't, though, for some strange reason. What you're seeing is come everything with the bike. So I'll go through everything that the bike came with. You can see what I mean about the tyres being still shiny. And obviously I still need to scuff up these tyres. But you can see I've only got like 50 odd miles on the bike, and the tyres still need wearing in. So I've got to be a little bit careful until they're a bit more grippy. So yeah, the handguards, they come as standard. The crash bars, they come as standard. They are very wide, these crash bars. I'm worried about when I come to filter what they're going to be like. I'm going to have to bear that in mind when I start filtering. Twin discs. I'm not a techie person, so if you want all the specs, there's loads of videos out there that tells you it's like a 47 watt, gives you all that. So if you want that kind of information, there's loads of videos out there. I like to do videos as the owner, what I think of the bike, and it's unbiased. It's just genuine what I think to the bike. How does this sound? Right, let's see. Put my mask up. I think it sounds quite good, to be fair. So you can see what I mean about the exhaust being quite low. So the exhaust at the bottom. Now, how you know the difference between the TRK and the TRKX? The exhaust comes up here on the TRX. The wheels are actually spoked wheels. The wheels are actually spoked wheels, and it also has a centre stand, whereas this doesn't. And there's a few other little bits that's the difference, but it actually stands much higher as well. It's like 840 mil, but like I said, I was literally on my tippy toes like this, and as a lot of you, my viewers, are probably aware, I have balance problems, so I really need to have my feet flat on the ground, which, as I say, as a shorty with only a 29-inch leg, I can get my feet flat on the ground on this one, so it's absolutely perfect. And I think it's much lighter. It's actually much lighter than the X. So this is the side of it. I mean, you can see the back here now. So that's the back of it with the mudguard there. And the seat's quite high for the passenger. It sits up higher than the rider's seat. And yeah, I just like the look of it, and I like the feel of it. Right, what I've been trying to do as well, the other thing to be aware of on this Benelli, I love the screen. It gives you all the information. You've got the rev counter, you've got a temperature, obviously the miles. Let's see what I've done and change it to kilometers. Yeah, so I'm on 61 miles since I got it on Saturday. 61 miles, that's all that's on it. So that's the screen. There's all the information there. That tells you the gears, obviously the fuel, the time, all the information I need. It does have ABS. You can't turn the ABS off on this for some reason. The switches are actually backlit. I don't know if you can see, if my camera will pick that up. The actual switches are backlit, which is a nice little touch. Now what I've only just found out is these two switches here, this one and this one, they're auxiliary switches. I've been doing a bit of research and they lead to a connection. So apparently the left one is for something like fog lights, which I'm going to connect up to, which I'm going to put on, because I'm actually going to get higher crash bars that go across this way and under the nose and come across the fairings. I might get rid of these because these just stick out so far, and put a crash bar this way. Again, that's just my personal feeling. I don't know what you guys think. The other thing is, the right side is meant to be for something more with greater ampage, so like a phone connection, a GPS connection, so that can be wired in. Again, it has a connection to the side there. You have to take off the fairings and the connections down there basically, and it's just a male into a female connection, twin cable connection straight in. I know it sounds easy, but it never is it, when you come to do it? Well, that'll be another video I'll come to do. I've just put my old back box on there just for now to tide things over until I get another box. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it as a quick walk round for the bike. It's a twin overhead cam. There's the exhaust, radiator, horn. There's the oil filter down there. The air filter is directly under the fuel tank. So when you have to come to change the air filter, the petrol tank has to be taken off. So it's got nice few things on this. So like I say, I'm going to get a crash bar, an additional crash bar to put onto it. My first impressions, basically, as you know, I've only done 60 odd miles on it, so it's still keep putting my reg in. Very early stages. I need to ride it a bit more, get the tyres a bit more scuffed up, because you can see just how lovely and shiny they are. So I've got to be a little bit careful going around corners, and particularly in the wet. And when I picked it up from Wigan, the weather was diabolical. It was absolutely filthy. It was minging wet. It was just hammering it down. And rain and bright shiny tyres were on 10 miles on the clock. Oh my God, I was, first time really riding this big boy. So it's a big change for me, going from the Suzuki 250 to this. So yeah, I was a little bit nervous riding home on it in the wet with shiny new tyres. But thank God I got there home safe and sound without any incidences. So this is it. This is the Benelli Trk 502. They come in different colours. I've got the grey. They come in white, red and a blue. I have seen some in yellow on the Wibbly Wobbly, but I couldn't see to get one myself in yellow. But I am really liking the grey, to be fair. It's a really nice colour. The other thing I like about this bike is there's loads of extras you can buy for it. So yeah, I'm going to get a few extras for it and put it on. I'll make up another video on all the little extras that you can get, because they're quite cheap as well. You know, off Ali, that website Ali. So yeah, we'll I'll do another video on that. But that's it for now. If you got any questions about it, if you like it, great. You know, if it's not your thing, okay, fair enough. But if you got any questions, just put it in the comments. Let me know what you think. If there's anything you want me to try, obviously I am going to do more videos in the future, the braking and speed and such like. Obviously I need to break it in a bit first, let it have its first service before I do any kind of speeds on it. So I've got to take it easy till it's running a bit. But once that's all done, we'll do another video. And if you've got any questions, or if there's any videos you want me to make about the TRK, let me know. Just put it in the comments. I do always try and answer everybody that asks questions. So I tried my best to do that, and I do answer everyone that asks a question. So this is me signing off for now. Thanks for tuning in. If you haven't already subscribed, because a lot of people do watch the videos but they don't actually subscribe, it means a lot to me. It helps with algorithms, so if you can hit that like button and subscribe, and you hear it all the time with YouTubers, but it genuinely is a big thing, so it helps with algorithms. More people that watch it, the better it is. I don't get paid because I haven't got enough views, so I need more of you. Okay guys, thanks very much for now. God bless and look after yourselves.